Welcome to reports which made headlines last week. President Muhammadu Buhari on Monday in Abuja presided over a meeting of the Security Council where he directed security chiefs to ensure peaceful and stable socio-economic environment across the country. Addressing State House correspondents after the meeting, Chief of Naval Staff Ibok Ekwe Ibas, a Rear Admiral, said the meeting appraised the nation's security situations in 2019 with emphasis on ongoing internal and regional operations. He revealed that the meeting resolved to assess security development in areas where relative peace had been restored with a view to withdrawing the military to concentrate on other emergency threats and concerns in the country. He said with respect to operations within the country, it was generally agreed and noted that security agencies have done their very best in ensuring that the deliverables are made clear. On maritime security, the naval boss disclosed that a lot had been achieved in the protection of the nation's maritime environment. On Tuesday, the planned hearing of the bail application filed by the immediate past Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mohammed Adoke, suffered a setback at the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory. The bail application will no longer be heard until after the court resumes from its vacation on January 6. Justice Othman Musa had on December 20 issued an order permitting the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) to hold Adoke in custody for 14 days pending investigation. But on Tuesday, Justice Musa sent the ex-AGF's bail application to the Chief Judge of the court, Justice Ishak Bello, for reassignment to another judge of the court before whom charges had already been filed against the ex-AGF. The judge's directive followed the request by Adoke's lawyer, Ben Igbenoi, for an adjournment of the hearing of the application to another applicant's legal team to respond to the counter-affidavit filed by the EFCC in opposition to it. Igbenoi, holding the brief of Adoke's lead counsel, Chief Mike Ozekume SAN, had on Tuesday's proceedings urged Justice Musa, who sits as the court vacation judge, to adjourn the hearing till January 2. But the EFCC's counsel, Balasanga, noted that it was better to have the application sent back to the judge handling the pending criminal charges, since the vacation of the court judges would soon end. The judge agreed with Sanga, noting that since the 20-day detention order he had issued on December 20 would end on January 2, and other judges of the court would resume from their vacation on January 6, the appropriate order to make is to remit the case file back to the chief judge for reassignment to another judge. Adoke, who had since 2016 been charged with $1.1 billion Malabu oil scam, returned to the country on December 19, thus ending his over 4 years of self-exile. He was immediately arrested on arrival at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja by operatives of the International Police Organization and handed over to the EFCC. On Wednesday, President Muhammadu Buhari reiterated his intention not to contest the 2023 presidential elections, but determined to help strengthen the electoral process both in Nigeria and across the economic community of West African state ECOWAS. Buhari made his feeling known in a letter to Nigerians issued by Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, in Abuja on Wednesday to mark the commencement of 2020. He said his decision to help strengthen the electoral process, particularly in Nigeria, was informed by the frustrations the nation's electoral system had triggered. On security, the president said, as commander-in-chief, his primary concern is the security of the nation and the safety of its citizens. According to the president, the Northeast Development Commission will work with local and international stakeholders to help create a new beginning for the region. He also expressed government's readiness to continue to work with state governors, neighboring countries, and the international partners to tackle the root causes of violent extremism and the networks that help finance and organize terror. President Buhari maintained that his administration's actions would be governed by the rule of law, as well as engagement with well-meaning leaders and citizens to promote dialogue, partnership and understanding. He also noted that the nation's revolution in agriculture had become a reality in all corners of the country. The president expressed the hope that the new agreement with Morocco, Russia and others would help access on attractive terms the inputs the country needed to accelerate the transformation in farming. The Kwara State government on Thursday demolished Bukola Saraki's family property, popularly known as Ellora Old People's Home in Ellora, the state's capital. The property was demolished early in the morning after police dispersed protesters, including old women. Policemen, numbering about 50, were said to have gone to enforce the action at about 3 a.m., but were initially resisted by some of the old women. The security agents later returned at 4 a.m. when the structure was eventually pulled down. The structure was used as a venue for political meetings when the Saraki family held sway over Kwara government. Kwara State Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak had earlier in December announced his decision to revoke the late Olushola Saraki's property owing to alleged illegality in its acquisition. He said the land was originally designated for the construction of a secretariat and parking lot of the Civil Service Clinic. But former Senate President Bukola Saraki countered the statement, saying his late father lawfully acquired the land from the state government. On Friday, the Inspector General of Police Muhammad Adamu promoted 66 police officers in Ogun State for their dedication to crime fighting. The Commissioner of Police Ogun State Command, Kenneth Abrimson, said this on Friday at the State Police Headquarters, Ellora, Abeokuta. Abrimson said the IGP promoted 18 Superintendents of Police to Chief Superintendents of Police, while 8 Chief Superintendents of Police were promoted to the rank of Assistant Commissioners of Police. The CP also confirmed the promotion of 40 Assistant Superintendents of Police. Addressing the newly promoted officers, Abrimson said the promotion of the officers was to encourage them to do more in fighting crime. He added that the promotion was a call for commitment and determination towards the fight against crime in the country. He stressed that the newly promoted officers must be ready to go extra mile in ensuring that the state became a crime-free state. He said, quote, "The state command headquarters witnessed a very memorable day. Today, we have decided to decorate some of the officers that the IG has graciously approved for them to be elevated to the next ranks," end quote.